All right, guys, I'm up early again. I'm setting up. I'm going live for the defense because I've been just tripping, drunk, excited over these offensive guys, and we don't even particularly need offense early. Defense is is gonna blow my mind. Now, let me go back to the offense. Now, the first round pick. This is how I feel about getting that first round pick. The first round pick needs to be the best player available that can help us. And I know I'm only in love with two offensive players right now. First of all, you already heard me fall in love with Christian McCaffrey, and you totally not the person that you would think that we would need, blah blah blah, whatever. But if you think about it, and that's what I was trying to explain to some people the other day, if you put it in different terms about how many positions a player like Christian McCaffrey can help us at and upgrade us at. Let me break it down to you. There's a reason we're looking at Adrian Peterson and another running back or whatever. He can be the RB number 2, however they want to utilize him. We've been wanting to upgrade our kick return with Lucky Whitehead. He can be our kick returner. We might want to upgrade our punt returner with Lucky Whitehead. He can be our punt returner. We need a third down target because Jason Witten is on his last year, so we need a person that's going to be sure-handed, find open spots, and move the chains. He can definitely be that. We need a backup for Ezekiel Elliott, just in case Ezekiel Elliott is hurt or anything and he can't make the game. We got that. And if Cole Beasley is out or gets hurt because he's a small frame, we got a second slot person. So that's six roles that one player can help us at. And those 6 roles is one contract. One contract. For 6 roles, it's one contract. So there's a lot of money being saved that can be spent on the defensive side of the football. You understand what I'm saying? So that is another way to utilize the draft. You don't go, oh, we need a defensive end. There's a defensive end. Give us that one. You can't do that because you might be getting someone at the talent level of Charles Tapper and DeMarcus Lawrence, who we're still trying to get going. You might get somebody with the talent level of those guys when you could have had someone who could take our offense from here to here. The second person on offense I fell in love with, I think everybody fell in love with John Ross. I mean, again, that is somebody on the offense. It's not just a player. These 2 players aren't just players on offense. They're specialized killers on offense that can do a lot for the Cowboys. John Ross, we've never had speed like that. Maybe with Rocket Ismail, but not in the slot where we can send them long. If we send John Ross long, the safeties are going to be stepping back. They're going to be like this running. And guess what's going to happen? This dude right here is going to run. Because you got to keep at least one safety back. You got to keep it. The safety on the side that John Ross is, you got to keep him back because this guy is too fast. This guy is the fastest guy who's ever. And the thing about it is he pulled up at the end. He could have ran faster than 4.22. He pulled up at the end, hurt with his calf. So I'm like, man, that dude is another guy. He could probably help us in the return game as well as the passing game. He can't do as many things as Christian McCaffrey, but boy, his specialized skill set can destroy somebody. Now, tight ends, I didn't really see anybody that was worth anywhere close to a first round pick. I was basically looking at O.J. Howard, and let me tell you what, the gauntlet is one of my favorite combine events when you go catch. And when you don't look comfortable doing that or you drop passes, I fast forward you. And OJ got fast forward. What else? That's all. I'm just geeked up for the even. So before you get mad at me, that's just 2 guys on offense that I'm in love with. Now let me tell you about one of them. John Ross has moved up. He's probably going to be gone before we get him, but before we pick for sure. So he's moved himself up in the draft. So Corey Davis, Mike Williams, all them guys. I don't know who's going to be picked first or whatever, but the top level of wide receivers, there may be somebody there. And we don't have a number two. At this moment, we don't have a number two receiver. We really don't. We have Dez and nobody. Plain and simple. So as far as needs, we need a pass rush. We need a number two receiver. Whether that's going to be, whether we're going to sign T. Will, whether we're going to get Brandon Marshall. That's what I want. Or if one of these stud wide receivers drop in the draft, we can do that. But we need a wide receiver. Let me tell you something about getting some targets for Dak. Do not force Dak to beat you with his arm. Force Dak to beat you with his decision making, because that is his power. This isn't his power. If you make him use this, then you're gonna have him throwing to camp fodder all the time, other than Dez and Beasley or whatever, and then he'll have to force the ball into them because the defense will know you'll be going to the guys that can catch the ball, not the guys that can't catch the ball. So you'll be dependent on Dak's arm. If you have full superstars and weapons everywhere, Dak's decision making would be just a facilitator, which he naturally is. Let me get the ball to this killer. Let me get the ball to that killer. Oh, that killer's open. Oh, that killer right there. Let's throw it over to that killer. That's the way to run this offense with Dak Prescott. Do not make Dak beat you with his arm. This is not really on Dak. That's most quarterbacks. Don't let them try to beat you with an arm. Let them beat you with their weapons. All right, guys, setting up for the defense. I'm excited for defense. Trust me. I'm going to come out of this thing with at least 5 or 6 favorites on the defensive side of the ball. So don't you get too bent out of shape about me liking offense like you always do. All right, holla at you. Peace.